What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. One time for the one time back on our YTB ish. And Gary Russell just got out Oscar Escandon, knocked him out in the seventh round. Very entertaining fight. This was an interesting card. Three fights that I did witness. I think it was only three fights on the television portion of the card. First fight was Rances Barthelemy versus this dude named Relikh, or can't really pronounce that. I'm calling him Relikh for now. Who got robbed versus Ricky Burns, or a close fight, however you want to look at it, and apparently got robbed tonight. I was looking back and forth at the fight. I didn't score it, but I was looking at just Relikh was just outworking him. I'm pretty sure he landed more, threw more. He just outworked about Rances, and Rances had dropped him to the body, but this dude was just working. I think he dropped Rances as well. I think he got the short end of the stick, but you hear the complaint all the time about fighters that go over to the UK worried about getting robbed. Works both ways. This guy first time fighting in the USA, he got robbed. So I don't want to hear that shit next week between Spence and Brook, because United States rob plenty of fighters, UK rob plenty of fighters. It happens. Japan need to get that motherfucking memo, because they robbed their own dude Marat. I did a video about that just a minute ago. But and then you had Andre Dirrell versus Uzcategui, a dude that lost to Corey Bob, and I kind of dipped out in the fight. Then I came back and seeing that Andre Dirrell got another Arthur Abraham type moment where Uzcategui, whatever his name is, hit him after the bell or right at the bell. And then I think he hit him again, like really after the bell, and they called it a disqualification for Uzcategui. Was Andre Dirrell acting? I don't know. I was there live when he fought after Abraham, and I didn't know if he was serious though. About when he got knocked down, but he didn't come back for some years because the legal obligations in the Super Six. Probably didn't let him come back. He had to be cleared by certain doctors, and it was always conspiracy theory that he didn't want to finish that. He didn't want to fight Andre Ward as his best friend in the next round. So I don't know. It keep happening to Dirrell. His uncle, hit Uzcategui with a dog ass left hook with a ring on his finger. Fans are calling for him to be charged with assault. Panama Lewis fighter who took the patent out of his hands, I don't think he got charged for assault for that. Antonio Margarito, who loaded his boxing gloves up, apparently versus Miguel Cotto, even though they couldn't go back and really prove it, he didn't get charged with assault. Roger Mayweather, and Zab Judah, dad and Zab Judah, all that fat, nobody got charged with assault. So even though this was definitely a black eye for the Dirrell family, I don't think he should be charged for assault. Give him a year ban and bring him back for review. And even what's the other one that had happened? Juanma Lopez and their trainer, he didn't get charged for assault. They actually had a fight, a sanctioned fight. So it is what it is. But Gary Russell versus Oscar Escandon. Escandon was tough, man. He got rocked early in the fight. He had a lot of uppercuts. That dude was just tough. That's 151 tough motherfucker. And Gary Russell was just, you could tell from the beginning he was just a different, breed. He was a few classes higher than Oscar Escandon. I think he give a lot of guys a tough fight. I love him, see him fight Oscar. Abner Mares, Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, Kiko Martinez. I love to see him in a lot of fights. You know what I mean? I like to see him back. Ruben Guerrero definitely had him ready. He was just outgunned by Gary Russell. Gary Russell was a special talent. I don't see anybody at 126 literally beating him. Not straight out. He blows through Leo Santa Cruz. He doesn't want it. He blows through Carl Frampton. He blows through Abner Mares. I think the top ranked kid gives him. His name is slipping my mind. I think he gives him a good run for his money. Who just fought in Carson, California? I can't really think of the dude's name. But I think that's the only one. Jojo Diaz, he's not ready yet. I think the dude from Top Rank, I don't know why I can't think of his name. That's one of my favorite fighters at the fight he just had. But I think that's the only dude that really give him a run for his money at 126. Gary said if he doesn't get a unification, bout next in the 126, he's moving up. Tank Davis versus Gary Russell sounds good to me. We gone.